Welcome back to Living 808, everyone. They've been cooling homes all summer long, helping customers save money with different options for staying cool and beating the heat.
Yeah, we're talking about our friends at Revolution, but that's not all they've been doing. Trini is finding out about another initiative in today's Energy Innovation segment.
Revolution has had a very busy summer. We're learning more about that today. I'm here with David Gorman. David, what have you guys been doing this summer?
We have had a busy summer. Can you believe the summer's over already?
I know, but I'm happy.
Me
Kids
too.
are back in school.
Yes. So yeah, we've been really busy actually working at a lot of schools across the island. So on top of all the residential work that we're always doing, we've actually installed about 1,700 PV panels connected to almost 100 Tesla Powerwall 2s, powering off-grid air conditioning systems as part of the DOE's Cool to School program.
Oh, you have been busy. That's a lot. If I remember correctly, wasn't Revolution also involved in the early stages of this program?
Yeah,
one
so
of the first?
if you remember, I think it was two summers ago, you know, we had that massive heat wave, and actually there's a teacher that fainted in a classroom at Kalaheo High School. And so Representative Cynthia Thielen actually gave us a call and said, hey, is there anything you guys can do to help? And the challenge for a lot of the schools is they have aged electrical infrastructure. And so it's difficult for them to incorporate air conditioning into the existing electrical infrastructure they have. So at Kalaheo, we used that as a pilot project to actually go out and install the first off-grid air conditioning system that we've done. So we started there, and that turned into, you know, a full DOE initiative where they wanted to address, you know, the massive heat problem at, you know, schools all across the state.
That is wonderful, and that's, you know, you guys had such a big part of that, so that's exciting. I mean, as a parent of children in school, the thought of them being in a classroom with, you know, 90-degree temperatures, I mean, that's
Well, when I was in
ridiculous.
elementary school at Noelani, I remember Mr. Fernandez, who was our computer teacher, right? He was the only classroom that had air conditioning, and I'd come back in from recess after running around, you'd be sitting at your desk and just dripping sweat all over my desk. So, yeah, I'm glad the kids are, you know, gonna have a more comfortable environment now.
Absolutely, helps them to learn, right? Now, since the DOE started a Cool to Schools initiative, are more schools getting involved?
Yeah, I was trying to get actually an exact number. I'm not sure. I think it's, you know, close to 100 schools all across the state that have had, you know, some level of cooling projects at the schools, whether they be roof coatings to prevent the amount of heat actually entering the classroom, solar attic fans to cool off the attics, actual off-grid solar-powered air conditioners. We've installed a lot of those Haiku fans and the Big Ass Fan Company at a number of schools as well. So we're kind of coming at it, you know, with the DOE from a lot of different angles, depending on kind of where the school's located and you know, the overall budget for the initiative.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because since I've been doing these segments with you guys, I realized that there are a lot of different ways that you can cool down a space, right?
Yes.
And usually we're talking about homes, but the same goes for businesses and schools.
That's right. So we have a lot of tricks up our sleeve at Revolution. And so, you know, when we come into your home, you know, every home is different and every family is different. So some people just want air conditioning. Some people don't like air conditioning and they just want more natural airflow and cool the space off naturally. So there's lots of different ways, like you said, that we can cool your house off, that we can cool your classroom or your business off as well.
Yeah. Going back to Cool the Schools, how does that work exactly?
It's actually really simple. So we install a PV system just like we do at your home. The energy that the PV system makes either goes into the air conditioning during the day to run the air conditioning, or it goes into the Tesla Powerwalls to store that energy for use when there's cloud coverage or when the PV system's production isn't high enough to run the air conditioning. So, you know, just like we can do at home for your house and for the air conditioning in your house, we're installing these systems at the schools. The exciting thing is that these systems are virtually off-grid. So instead of being tied into the school, they're just self-sufficient and they're just harnessing that sunlight all day long and using that to cool off the classroom.
Great, so it's saving the school lots of money too.
Yes, so that was really the foresight, I think, for the DOE, is they decided instead of spending a bunch of money upgrading the electrical infrastructure and then having an electric bill at the end of the day to run the air conditioning, let's use that money to install PV and batteries so that we can run these air conditioners virtually for free in the future.
Yeah. Yay.
Super smart.
Go DOE.
Yes, that's right.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, this is, you know, this is so important for our kids to be studying in a setting where, you know, they're not like sweating and thinking about other things. So this will allow them to focus.
So now the grade's got to go up. So all you kids listening,
Yes,
well,
that's
you should
true.
be in school, actually.
Well, David, thank you so much. And big mahalo to Revolution for being a big part of why this came about.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Trini.
thanks.
They're
I
making
agree.
they're making the classroom like more like the place to be now.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that is a place for them to be.
right. Well, I know they're supposed to be there, but they're making it even better because they're cooling it down.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, the parents who, it's been so hot and humid from last week till now. We get the trades back today, but so important. I had a heat stroke on Monday. I always tell our viewers, I know, real life at Kaimana, but, and to have that in the classroom.
So you
it
had a
makes it-
heat stroke.
All in 1 hour.
And you busted up your
I'm
your
a
ankle.
mess. I'm going to take the next day to rest.
But it is a serious thing.
It
I
is a
mean,
very serious thing. I got a fever. I was like sweating. It was so bad, but I was in the sun from like 6 a.m. till 4. But those kids who are in school, they need to stay hydrated as
Yeah.
well. And then to have them cool off with the AC, that's great.
I mean, I don't remember what it was like, but I know that it was always, you know, cool in the classrooms with the fans, and so they're providing fans and
But it's just easier for the keiki to focus and be more, you know, in it.
yeah. And the pets is important too. We talked
Yeah,
about that yesterday
yesterday.
with Hawaii Kai Gentle Vets. All right.